Coverage you can count on continues. This is News Channel 15's First News Weekend.
Indiana is home to hundreds of tourism sites, and there's no better time to check those out than this year with the bicentennial celebration. This morning, we're joined by Mark Newman to tell us a little bit more about the state. You're with the Indiana Office of Tourism Development.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Happy to do it.
Let's start with talking about our local area, Northeast Indiana. Why should folks get out and explore this area?
This area is just rich with assets. It's a very popular tourism destination for folks from all over. Allen County in particular has some wonderful amenities. And top of the list probably is Parkview Field and everything that it represents. It's one of many outstanding baseball stadiums across Indiana. In fact, Indiana has more professional baseball teams than any other state in the United States. You can actually do a baseball stadium road trip if you wanted to.
Wow, we've got all kinds of other areas too, like the zoo I know is a big favorite.
Terrific zoo, yeah. So, the number of zoos that we have in Indiana, we have 6 zoos, and the zoo here is one of the very special ones, and a wonderful array of animals available there, and a terrific place to visit too.
Now, there's an event happening across the entire state. Every county is going to be involved in this event. It's a torch run just for the bicentennial, right?
Yeah, it's the Indiana Bicentennial Torch Relay. It begins on September 9th, and it starts down in the southern part of our state. When Indiana was settled, it was settled from south to north. Corydon is our original state capital, so it begins there. And then it embarks on this 3,200-mile journey, about a 5.5-week trip that'll take it through all 92 of Indiana's counties.
Wow. Now, what day is it going to be here in Fort Wayne?
October 1st.
October 1st here in Allen County. What can folks see as it's coming through?
Well, torchbearers in Allen County were nominated by folks here in Fort Wayne and in the county in general. Special folks who have made some great contribution to the community through volunteerism or acts of public service, things of that nature. They'll carry the torch, pass it from one person to the other. There'll be celebrations taking place along the roadways that the torch is moving along, and then it'll make its way north.
Very cool. And of course, I hear a lot of folks always talking about our great state capital, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
What are some things that folks should consider checking out as they make their way down towards the central and southern part of the state?
Well, yeah, to stay on this theme of the bicentennial, if you want to make it a capital celebration, you really should check out Indianapolis this time of the year. There's a great deal of activity taking place there focused on the bicentennial. But of course, the other assets there are worth mentioning too. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis, White River State Park, both great destinations for visitors. The Cultural Trail of Indianapolis is a very popular place for folks to visit too. The Capitol's own baseball stadium, Victory Field, the Indianapolis Indians, another great one. And then, of course, heading north from there to Hamilton County and the great communities of Hamilton County, Carmel and Westfield and Fishers and the like. They have a wonderful trail system that meanders throughout Hamilton County, 300 miles of trails for paddling and pedaling, running and hiking, a lot of great outdoor activity you can engage in there.
Very cool. I've been making notes all morning long, adding those all to my bucket list for this year.
Great.
Mark Newman, thanks so much for coming in.